Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Friday, the 13th of January. Again, sitting outside, surrounded with the beauty of the garden. You just have the stone wall behind me because of lighting. But we have the sound of birds, some of which are beautiful, some not so, and the traffic. However, following Robert Murray McShane's reading scheme, we read Matthew chapter 13, a chapter with a lot of parables, beginning with the parable of the sower, reasonably well known. A farmer sows seed, some of which falls on the path and the birds eat it. Some falls on rocky ground where it begins to grow, but there's no depth of soil, so it wilts. Some falls among weeds which grow up and choke it, but some falls on good soil which grows and bears fruit. And then Jesus says, this is like the kingdom, the word of God. Some people, the minute they hear it, the devil takes it away, does nothing. Other people hear, begin to respond, but there's no depth, so they lose interest. Other people begin following, receive the word, but then the cares of the world choke it. But some falls on good soil. And as I read that, I thought, that's quite different to today, where today you put your seed in a planter and you only plant in areas where it will grow and where the soil has been properly prepared. And with technology these days, the distance between the seed is also changes depending on the soil and the water conditions, etc. There's no wastage, which is quite different to what happens in Jesus' parable, where the farmer goes out and he just takes handfuls of seed and scatters them, knowing that it doesn't matter where it goes. Some of it will grow and bear fruit. And I thought that's a real challenge for us with the good news of the kingdom. And sometimes we tend to think, we've got to be a little bit careful. You don't want to speak to all people because some people aren't in a position to receive it. Some people are going to reject it. Some people, their hearts aren't ready to hear the good news. And what this says to me is we've just got to share the good news. And as a church, we've got to preach the gospel, whether people are ready to receive it or not. We've got to pray that they will, but we've just got to preach. Some people will receive it, some people won't. That's not our business. Our business is to sow the seed. And likewise in life in general, to live for the kingdom and be prepared to speak about it. Be prepared to let people know you're a Christian. Some people will be intrigued and want to hear more. Other people will just ignore it and it'll have no consequence to them at all. How people respond isn't up to us. Giving them the opportunity to respond by actually sharing, that is up to us. So be challenged to go out with joyful abandon and live for the kingdom. Speak about it. Be prepared to be known as a child of God. How people respond isn't up to us. That's God's business. But be challenged to share. That is our business. And as we do that, we will be amazed at the fruit that is born, and we will be blessed.